What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Fortress Saga. So I've seen this game get brought up in a very positive light multiple times on Reddit and Discord. At first, I didn't plan on covering this game because it's one of them idle games, even though this is a new game brought to you by the same exact dev team that brought you Unknown Nights, which I really did like. I like the art style in that game, I like the art style in this game, but I'm not a real huge fan of these types of idle games. But you know what? I might be in a minority, a double minority, if you will, because these types of idle games have basically taken over idledom, right? If you go to the pre-registration, you look at new upcoming games, there is so many idle games that basically play like this. How I play, FG, allow me to show you. So very straightforward, we have our little quest right over here telling me to complete stage 4-4. So let's go ahead and summon this boss and see if we can't go ahead and defeat this little chapter here. Now, one thing I really liked about this game that is very different than most idle games out there is the fact that not only do you have heroes, you also have basically a walking contraption of a ship that you can also upgrade by cannons for, etc, etc. So not only do you have heroes, you also have a ship that does attacking for you as well. So we just completed that quest. Our next quest is going to be for us to defeat stage 4-5. You can see my progress right here in the middle of the screen. While we're waiting for that, because everything is basically idle, I can start upgrading my little ship here. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that as far as we can possibly take it. This is our core. We'll just hold down the button. Now we're level 130. I can also increase my attack, HP, defense, recovery, crit percentage, and then crit damage. Moving on from that, you also have a mastery skill tree, so I can increase my skill effects, more attack. How about some HP-ness? A little bit of that D to go along with it. You can't have HP-ness without D. You'll be all lopsided. Hold on, I can't press it. There we go, got my D going up. Really, FG? Dude, you know. So we'll get all our HP up, attack up, but you can see this mastery tree continues to go on and on and on, giving you even more stats, right? So that's that. And it looks like we have passed stage 4-5. So the next quest is defeat stage 4-6. We'll go ahead and fight this little boss here. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Everything's on autoplay at this point. I see no reason to play a game like this long-term without having autoplay on, but you can turn it off if you want to. So down goes that boss. We'll keep on moving. What is our next quest? Our next quest is going to be defeat stage 4-7. So the next thing I want to show off is all of the magic that's happening inside the ship via these heroes. So these heroes are actually running my fortress. And this game is all about their saga. Nice, FG. Hey, man, you know, sometimes I gotta link it together. But here are all my heroes here. There is a gacha for heroes. There's a gacha for your fortress. And there's also a little kitty cat gacha, which basically helps you maintain your ship. And then here are some of the higher end characters. Once again, if you played Unknown Nights, you're literally gonna recognize these characters. Like, they're straight up, these are the sprites from Unknown Nights in another game. So we've seen that quite a bit as of late, right? Valiant Saga, the Brown Dust series, you know, seeing game companies kind of reuse their assets in other games. I wish Air of Light would have did it, but no, they had to make their own assets. How dare they? So you also can basically equip these characters in these different types of workshops and factories within your ship as well. So you can see they're working, making sure that I get these resources in an idle fashion, right? So certain heroes are gonna have better affinities in certain shops. Plug them into these little slots here, get idle rewards. That is your facility. While you're waiting to do idle and while you're waiting to go through stages, you can also run dungeons as well. Check this out. These are actually pretty cool. So here are the boss fights. So we're on this runaway train here called the Endless Railroad, and there's a lot of diversity in these little these dungeons here, right? So that's the Endless Railroad. You can keep on going. I'm pretty powerful for right now, so these aren't going to pose too much of a challenge. But I love the backgrounds. There's a lot of stuff going on. They got a runaway train in the background. In the further background, what's the background behind the background? I don't know. But that's that fight there, the Endless Railroad. On top of that, you have the Sketchy Bakery. This is the Sketchy Bakery. So right off the bat, you can see completely different than the runaway train. You're fighting this big, massive chef, and the music is so good. Not bad. Moving on to the next one, you have the Merfolk's Ambush. So we're literally fighting a bunch of Murlocs here at the dock. destroying all these guys. And there is a nice little auto function as well. Basically, the auto is a continuous auto, and this will just move you to the next stage, to the next stage, to the next stage automatically without you having to press the button, and it'll stop once you get defeated, which you love to see. Especially in a game like this, you find yourself getting a lot of big power boost by, you know, doing summons or waking up and doing your idol. So it's great that you have that auto consecutive stage pusher. Convoluted way of saying it, but you're welcome. Another thing that I don't have unlocked at the moment are the mines and the dwarven treasure troves. So there are a few more dungeons to unlock, and I am sure they are just as creative as the ones that we just saw there. Another little sidebar here is the fact that this game does have a lot of ads that you can watch to get double rewards, triple rewards, things of that nature. But there is an ad removal package, which I love this. $9.99, you're done, right? You don't have to do this monthly, right? You're done. Yeah, this is good. I love this. A one and done ad removal pack. I love that. That would be money that a lot of game companies would get for me, right? To be able to get all the ad rewards but not have to watch the ads. Because, like, for example, my favorite game, Outer Plane, has 12 ads per day, dude. I don't be watching them ads. I ain't got time for that. Until they add an auto repeat for ads, I ain't never watching 12 ads in a row. Let's do some summons. So we have ourselves a little featured character banner, the wide open hero banner. Here are all the cannon upgrades and all the repair kittens. So let's do a little bit of everything, right? This is the rate up character banner. We'll let that full summon animation play out. What do we have here? A bunch of like limbo characters in the background. I was trying to see if I could see like the tell for the high rarity. But these all look like kind of mid. Hey, dude. What up, Jose? I love it, dude. My homeboy's chilling. All right, let's see. So nothing. I mean, some cool characters there, some duplicates. So let's move on to the next banner here. These just require just good old-fashioned tickets, which I have plenty of. No, I don't. Well, I have a little bit. Let's do a big, massive draw here. Ooh, the Divine Shield. She looks pretty cool. Uh-oh. This should be good. Elrond, who is from Unknown Knights, I am pretty sure. But this one right here was basically 100 pull. Look at that. Look at all those dupes that I had there. Very nice. And speaking of that ad removal package, if you guys notice, look at that. You can get a free summon there for watching an ad, 3 summons for watching that ad, 3 summons for watching that, 3 from that, dude. If I planned on playing this game for a long period of time, I would probably do an ad removal pack. But those are some of the cannon upgrades that I just got there. And then we'll use some more summons to get our little kitty cat upgrades as well. Very, very nice. So now let's go and equip all this stuff. So we're back over here to the fortress. You can see right over here, I have 3 heroes currently on board with 2 more slots that can be unlocked in the future. There are multiple different skins here, some really cool skins. Like, look at that. Basically like a mecha skin, a huge castle, like a straight up castle. Floating castle there with a tree. You got some little hula waifus in the back over there. A Lion King fortress. So the skins for this ship are really well done. An elephant, like completely switching it up. I like that quite a bit. You can also get skins for your cannons as well. So if you want to have the hula fortress with the Lion King cannons, you can do that. The repair cats can also look different as well. And then decorations, baby. Got some decorations, very cool. So here are our little repair cats. It's a great little quality of life that allows me to fuse them all together, which is what I'll do. I'll have the highest rarity one equipped, but it looks like I can also upgrade this bad boy as well. So I'll upgrade that. That seems like it makes sense. That looks good. We'll go over here to the cannons. Once again, we'll fuse all of our dupes together. I have my highest rarity one equipped. I can then go ahead and upgrade this bad boy with the cogs that I have. Looks like we need to do a parts upgrade as well. How about our freeze cannonball? Make that stronger. And you can see the type of idle game that I'm talking about, right? It's one of these idle games. And they always play different than like Nikkei or Tower of God. They're definitely a different category of idle games, but again, I still don't know what to call them. to like really differentiate between this type of idle game and those type of idle games. So all I've been saying, it's one of these idle games. That's how I break it down. But that's gonna do it, my friends. A nice little look at Fortress Saga, another solid entry brought to you by the same exact team that brought you Unknown Knights. I'll be definitely keeping an eye on this company to see what else they bring to the fray. Hopefully one of their games catches fire, right? From a gameplay perspective, from an art perspective, even from the monetization, even though I haven't played them for a very long time, I always felt like they gave me plenty of freebies, right? So let's just hope that this company eventually strikes gold on one of their properties here. But that is gonna do it, my friends. A nice little look at Fortress Saga, one of these idle games, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out.